All right, let's start doing this really quickly. Start fixing your things. All right, let's go to chat. We go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. First of all, go right ahead and start doing the same thing that I'm doing. Because when I'm looking at your stats, for example, your accuracy is extremely low. It's at 85%. Mine is at 97%, and for a good reason. And I'll show you the reason why. But yeah, you have to increase that thing back up to 98% or 100% because now you have the cat, the pink cat. You were using the wrong one, now you're using the right one. Focus on crits percentage, then determination, then haste, then mastery. Do it all in that order. You already have the crit damage at a good point. You have the moves for it. I already saw it. I'll go over here. Every single move is crit damage. That's perfect. There's something I'm going to teach you later on about that, but let's keep going. Second of all, in short fights, yes, use this. In long fight, use Thunder, second ability. And then you already changed this to Tenacity. So just like, for example, here, it's like attack and defense. I'm sorry, attack and HP. Go ahead and switch that for something more like determination, crit, haste, or mastery, depending on which stats you need most. Since they say that you need 70% of crit, 70% of determination, about 40% of haste, and 40% of mastery, I think they said. So according to that, go ahead and try to put it like, since you're at lower level, like, one is already at almost close to 60%, but just put it 50-50 for now. Unless you want to keep the 60% and put it 60-50 and then start working with everything else. But that accuracy needs to be increased right now. I'm going to show you a couple things on mine so you can see it. Yeah, you got the cap bond. Here's the reason why the cap bond for the percentage. A higher level, it says right here that accurate rate and all damage will increase by 3.5% and 9% respectively. So if you look at, for example, on my stats, I know I decreased the living shit out of that. That was 103%, I'm at 97%. So, the 3.5% will put me at 100%, that's fine. That keeps everything great, like 62%, 58% of my determination and so on. It's 33% of my haste, 33% of my mastery. And yes, my crit damage is just beautiful enough. This is the reason why you technically want to go back here. Gosh, yes, I'm so sleepy. I haven't woke up. Now I'm all over the place. All right, so info there, stats, some there. Crit damage is high, and then go back to the melons. There you go. Jesus fuck. So as you see right here, I have the same thing as you, which is crit damage. Once I hit it to level 60, I'm able to use 10 Imagine and increase it, so it'll give me 20. Let me get a realistic one. This is a realistic one. Basically, every percentage of crit damage gives me 20 attack point. Level 71 is going to go ahead and increase it to 30 per crit damage. So as you saw, 335 a percentage is times that, times the 30. And that goes into my attack, and that's the reason why my attack is a little bit much higher right now. So if I go here, info, go back to our attack, you see that's 103,000. On my moves as well, if I go back to melons, I left these on 40. I'm not going to level up for a bit of those, and I'm going to keep some of these for now. I'm leveling pretty much this one to 70, just so I can get the same thing, a little bit more attack and more crit damage doesn't actually hurt. But these, you want to intend the cities or an endurance, depending. Like if I didn't have the bonus for the 40%, I probably would have dropped it to 30. But obviously, I really want the bonus. It's right here. So, it's 12 of them that has to be at 40, and 8 of them has to be at 50. They don't have to be all completed to actually get that. I'm going to keep it there for now until I level the other things to 71, so I can get the crit attack for all the crit damage percentage that increases. The endurance and tenacity will depend on your, on your needs. So for right now, Tennessee, they have 47%. The cap is, I think, it's 50%. So I just leave it like that. It's actually good enough. And the endurance is over freaking cap. I want to lower it down, but I don't want to take 1,000 of it just to under cap it. But if I had other gears, I probably would lower it down. This is over cap, so it's still really good. Don't need evasion right now. I think that's going to be almost it for you. Yeah, these one right here that I saw you have. Make sure that this one or this one are corresponding to the stuff that you need. So if for some reason you need the accuracy, start changing them. The one, they need me again. Did this with Paul with the video too, and now I'm doing it with Cake. Oh god, go ahead and start logging in. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much much is going to be it that you're going to need for now. I'll keep looking at your characters, see for any other improvement.